Yo, what's up, everybody? It's King Hitman here, and I hope you guys are having a good day and you're ready to talk Dokkan. Now, let's get right into it. With Turles, I'm doing a Turles versus Jiren comparison, basically. This is a part 2 to a part 1, or maybe it's a part 1 to a part 2. Go check out the other side if you haven't seen it. Let me know. Now, I had to plug it. I had to. Now, with Turles, I'm going to try to do this. This is how I'm going to gauge it, and then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each section of Turles' kit. Then I'm going to go anywhere between 1 to 5 stars, or maybe I'll just go 1 through 10, like on the scale. And I'll let you guys know what I think. Now, leader skill, the category itself, I'd say is a good 8 out of 10, because Terrifying Conquerors is actually a very, very good category. It's probably, is it the best villain category? Movie bosses? It's probably better than movie bosses because it includes a couple of the movie bosses, but I don't know. That's not my point right now. So with his category, I'd say it's about an 8 out of 10. However, his leader skill being 4 key 130, I'd say that's a 7 out of 10. I don't really like the 130 category leads. Of course, you'd always prefer Cooler's leader skill if you can get it, the 170 to certain stats, or Extreme STR 4 key 100%. Not relevant, don't really need to judge that. Super attack. Calamity Blaster 12 to 17 key. I'd say this super attack is, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10 is average. No, colossal damage, medium chance of stunning. Now, his 18 key, I'd say that's an 8 out of 10, or let's just say 4 stars. I'd say it's a 4-star effect because it's a high chance of stunning, which is 50%. And then he raises his attack from 1 turn. Now, if you know Turles, Turles gets attacks effective against all types when the enemy is stunned. But let's get into that part of it. Passive skill, Super Combat Group, attacking defense 130%. Terrifying Conquerors get 3 key and 30% to all of his allies that are in that category, plus an additional 6 key and attacks effective against all types if the enemy is stunned, and he gets attacks effective against all type and a high chance of launching an additional super if key is if key is 24. You can't tell me that's not a 10 out of 10, bro. He's doing everything. He's doing everything you could ask him reasonably to do without making him have 0 flaws, which he pretty much has 0 flaws, I think. At least, yeah, in my eyes, he does. Now, his active skill is a little up and down. His active skill, obviously, he eats the fruit of the tree. He gives himself 24 key for 1 turn. He does it twice. It can be activated when HP is below 60% or starting from the 8th turn of battle. Now, I'd say this active skill is the effect for any LR is going to be a 10 out of 10. However, the condition I'd say is 7, maybe 6 out of 10 because, or at 3 stars. I'm trying to figure out which type of skill I want to do. I'd say maybe 3 stars because 60% can be annoying, but it's not unreasonable. Like, I feel like units need to have restrictions, otherwise it takes a little bit out of effort out of the game, the skill. Not that Dokkan has much skill, but the skill that is prevalent. So you can activate it twice, so that is a +1. Like, it's not like you need it the 1 turn and then you gotta choose from there. You can activate, then activate it again in longer events. Now, his Linc skill, Brutal Beatdown, Prep for Battle, Big Bad Boss, his Thirst for Conquest, Destroyer of the Universe, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. That Linc set, man, that's a 9 out of that's a 9 out of 10. The only bad Linc being Destroyer honestly, if you get him with another Turles, it's a 10 out of 10. But for the sake of comparing him to other units, it's a 9 out of 10. Brutal Beatdown, easy to get. Prep for Battle, come on, he's a Saiyan. Well, technically they're not Saiyans, but you know what I mean. Big Bad Bosses, you're running a villain team. Of course you're going to get it. Thirst for Conquest, Terrifying Conquerors team. Of course you're going to get it. Destroyers of the Universe, you're running a Turles with him. Of course. Fierce Battle, come on now. And Legendary Power. Now, Legendary Power is where you're sort of going to be like, am I running LR Bojack? Am I running LR Baby? Nappa, Vegeta? That's sort of like where you got to figure that out. But well, do they have Thirst for Conquest? You know what units do and don't have it. I'm spitballing right now. But his categories are probably like none of them are bad categories, but he's only on 5. Or he's only on 5. So I say his categories are a 6 out of 10. Even though they're all very prevalent in the game, to be honest, except maybe Joint Forces. Yeah, I'd say except Joint Forces. So Movie Bosses is good. Terrifying Conquerors, exceptional. Final Trump Card, exceptional. And Space Traveling Warriors, when Bojack comes out, will be exceptional. Now onto his numbers, because that's why a lot of you guys are here. We have LR Turles and his army. This is an incredible graphic done by FXN21. I really wasn't gonna say it. I guess it's fun, or I don't know, but I thank you to him. Thank you. So anyway, this graphic is incredible. Now, if you look at Turles, yes, the conditions are over here. We're gonna get to that. His average APT, when you have, I'm sure this is including his super effective against all types, is 16 million, almost flat. 16 million with 240,000 defense, basically. His Linc uptime, Big Bad Boss is at, this is Linc level 10, I'm assuming. So Big Bad Boss is always active, Brutal Beatdown always active, Prep for Battle always active, Thirst for Conquest, Destroyer, and Fierce Battle. Everything except Legendary Power is always going to be active. Why? Because these guys are here. So with this guy, we know what he brings to the table: 3 key, 40%, and then he's sharing every link except Saiyan Warrior Race gets traded out for Legendary Power on the LR. And then this guy right here, he only has 6 links actually, so it's not like he had a link to trade out for Legendary Power. So man, it's with these guys, it's really whatever route you want to go. The reason I'm saying that is because this guy has his defensive buffs and this guy has 0 defense. However, this guy has a higher attack buff while offering no defense. He does debuff. And then honestly, I hate Turles' transformation at this point of the game. It's not the best. I wish it was a little better, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, honestly, I think STR Turles is better, but let's be honest, we're not going to have him for the most part for at least a while. So we're basically running AGL Turles. I'm sure he's linked. Yeah, he is linked up with AGL Turles in the graphic. So like I said, 16 million, and his defense would be even higher if it was the STR Turles. Now he has an 85% super effective against all types buff active. Excuse me, it's active 85% of the time, if that makes sense. And then he has an additional super attack that's coming. However, this APT is calculated in an, I guess it's a way that might end up being different, since Turles is going to fluctuate as a unit anyway. But anyway, onto his support, he averaged support on the rotation of 76% attack and 40% defense, because he's linked up with you know who. Calculated on a 130%. This isn't even a full leader skill. I didn't even notice he had 2 Turles here. I didn't even think that through. So you could really just run 2 coolers, run 1 Turles, run this Turles, AGL Turles, and then from there, wow. Turles is walking away with it for me right now. That's insane. Jiren's usually on a 170% leader skill. Jiren's APT on the video I did was 120 million. 120 million would break the game. But 20 million per turn, and this is lower than that. However, this isn't even a full leader skill buff, and that's insane to me. So, like I said, he's on a rotating version of the LR. On rotation with the LR. What? On rotation version. I don't know what that means. I don't think I do. However, back to Turles as a unit overall, that was weird. I'm not sure. Tell me down below if you know what that means. Man, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Turles is better? Do you guys think Jiren is better? I got Turles, man. I got Turles. I'm definitely going to have to do at least 2 or 3 multis on Turles' banner when he drops. Very excited for him. Let me know what you guys think. I think he will drop in a part 2 of Bojack Celebration, since obviously Gohan's not coming in that spot. Let me know what you guys think, and Hitman is out. Have a good day.